Hey there everybody, and welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Pooborama, and in today's video, I'm going to be going over the easiest money-making method I have ever made, and probably ever will make on the channel. This is the AFK money grinding method. There's no grinding. It's really just you sitting AFK, and then maybe after leaving your console on overnight, restocking your businesses, and that's really about it. So, yeah, in today's video, buckle up. This is a very easy way to make about $2.5 million for doing virtually nothing in Grand Theft Auto Online. In front of us, we have the LS Car Meet test drive vehicles, the Monroe, I don't know what this one's called, the Exemplar, and then we got the Enis Huntley S. Let's just get in the Monroe, it doesn't really matter. Now, when it comes to being AFK in GTA, there used to be a glitch, or it's not really a glitch, but you could just sit down at your security cameras and not be kicked. However, Rockstar changed that, and now you are kicked after 15 minutes of being idle. But there's another way around that, and that is simply test driving a vehicle at the LS Car Meet. As you can see here, I'm driving, I can do some donuts and stuff like that. Wow, that's so cool. Or I can just drive right up to the gate. And done. That's all you have to do. It's literally that simple. As you can see, I'm just not going to press enter LS Car Meet. And if you don't believe me on this actually working, I can just make my way over here. And this is a video that I recorded while watching an episode of Breaking Bad. You can see this is not sped up, just me walking at normal time. Boop, 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 getting inside my car. Yep, enter alone, blah, blah, blah. Now we're at the screen, because you can see I reversed up to it, and that's literally it. Now if I just, scroll ahead, keep scrolling, blah, 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 you can see I'm also leveling up. If you didn't know, if you sit AFK in the LS Car Meet, it levels you up. So yeah, it's about 34 minutes of recorded content I have here of me just sitting AFK. And judging that the AFK timer is 15 minutes, this is over double the time and very clearly proves you're not gonna get kicked while being AFK. It's kind of stupid. However, that is just the beginning. Obviously, not being kicked while AFK is great, because that means all your passive businesses can now run in the background. But I'm going to be showcasing the easiest way to run all of your passive businesses, keep the popularity on your nightclub up, and everything like that. So, first things first. Setting your spawn location. As you can see right now, my spawn location is the LS Car Meet. But once it's been overnight, let's say I've gone to sleep, left my game running for 8-10 hours, whatever, how long you've been asleep for, I'm going to set my first location to my nightclub. So I'm going to scroll, and there you are, nightclub. So we're going to go to online, find new session, invite only. And that is just how simple it is. This is the ultimate form of fast traveling. The other day, I read a comment from somebody that was like, you don't show fast traveling. This isn't the laziest method out there. So now I'm going to be showing fast traveling, and no joke, the laziest method out there. So we have fast traveled over to our nightclub, and that's how really quick it takes, as long as you go into an invite-only lobby. And you'll notice that my popularity isn't very high, because, well, yeah, your popularity is going to drop while doing this. In fact, it might even be 0 by the time you wake up. However, I have found a very simple yet effective workaround. If we go to the nightclub management app and we go to resident DJ, you can see there's a couple DJs. Now there's Tale of Us and the Black Madonna, that'll cost me 100 grand. However, I can rebook Solomon for $10,000. If you don't know, when you rebook a DJ for $10,000, it also will fill part of your popularity bar. And it's about, I think it's 1/10 of your popularity bar. When you purchase a new DJ for 100 grand, it's going to refill your entire nightclub popularity. But look at that. My nightclub popularity just went up. So it's going to cost you 100 grand of rebooking. It only takes maybe about 2 minutes of doing this, and then you get your popularity all the way back up to the max. So instead of getting $10,000, I'd get 50 grand from 48 minutes, which means that it would cost me about 100 grand to restock my nightclub, but I'm going to be making an extra $150,000 because your nightclub safe's going to have 250 grand in it. Very, very easy to do, and that's, by the way, if your nightclub popularity is at 0. Also, 90% of the time you go into your nightclub, you're going to have a little blue blip on the map, and if you just either bring the VIP to the hospital or wherever the location is, or you just kick the person out of your nightclub, that's going to be a very easy popularity fill there as well for, like, I think 15 or 20%. So I would just suggest to kick the person out of your nightclub, and then as well, just rebook your DJ 8 times for 80 grand, and boom, you're done. now your nightclub popularity is full. Plus, I should also mention that your nightclub has a fully passive income that you just need to own other businesses to run. So if we sit down at my computer and we go to our actual passive income, here we go, and there you go, $935,000 of stock in my nightclub. And that's from one night of just sitting AFK because I wanted to see how much we'd make. So yeah, about 10 hours, $935,000. So right there, if we add that onto the high demand bonus, that's about $1.4 million plus the $150,000 with the subtraction added in from our wall safe. That's already about $1.5 million of an income, which is absolutely fantastic. But we're not done yet. Next location we're gonna go to is the arcade. To buy the arcade sleeping quarters, it's 150 grand, and I'd suggest to do it for this method because we're just gonna start a new invite-only session. I've changed my spawn location to the arcade. Pew, pew, pew. We have loaded into our arcade. It's literally that simple, and there you are. We are in our arcade. Now, unfortunately, this time it spawned me at the top of my arcade, but that's actually fine because there's two different money-making methods when it comes to the arcade. First of all, while you're AFK, your arcade is going to make money. And mine has like 60 grand in it, so I can just, you know, open my safe. And I'm pretty sure if you're AFK over 10 hours or so, your arcade should probably have maybe $70,000, $80,000 in it. It should have close to max, I would guess. So that's great. And then what you want to do is you want to go to your arcade basement. Sorry, did I say nightclub a second ago? I meant arcade if I misworded that. Either way, your arcade makes $5,000 every 48 minutes. And that's just a really easy extra little bit of passive income because you don't have to do anything to keep your popularity up. Then we're going to go over here. We're going to sit down. Nice. And this is my terminal command center. So all I need to do is grab my passive income, go downstairs, and now I can, you know, resupply all my businesses. Boom. Buy supplies. You can see I already purchased supplies because I just resupplied. So all of my businesses have supplies on the way already. But let's just say, for example, my document forgery. Oh, never mind. I haven't done a setup yet for it. Sorry. My document forgery is useless, so I don't use it. Either way, very simple. You can just purchase all of your supplies here, resupply, done. And then once you're done with that, you're just going to get off the computer very quickly. And we're going to go to our next spawn location, which is this time the agency. So we just got to find where the heck my agency is. There it is, agency. Now, once again, we're going to find a new session and boom. Now, it is going to cost you a little bit more to get a sleeping accommodation in your agency, about $275,000. However, that's really no problem. Once you get the 200 contracts done for your agency, you're going to be making $20,000 every 48 minutes, which is actually a pretty sweet income. That means that, well, yeah, if you sleep for about 8 hours or so, and then you have your game running. Wait, where the heck am I? I always get lost inside my agency. It's such a large building. There we go. Okay, we're going to run all the way over here, down the stairs. But as you can see, my wall safe has $84,000 in it, and I don't even have all the contracts done. I'm still working on getting all my contracts done. But if you go to sleep and you're an average person for 8 hours, you'll wake up and there should be about $250,000 in here. And boom, there you go. And again, unlike the nightclub, this is literally just completely passive income. So you can just walk over here, grab it, and there you go, done. So this just showcases how easily you can make money in Grand Theft Auto 5 by literally just being AFK. All of your businesses will run in the background. Every single one. My cocaine lockup, my meth, all my motorcycle clubs, my bunker, and as well my agency and my arcade and my nightclub are all going to be running in the background. So, final question, how much money are you going to make from these methods? And I should also point out that you can set your spawn location back to the LS car meet. So if we just scroll here for a little bit, LS car meet, and find new session, it's going to spawn me directly back in the LS car meet, which is incredibly fast and easy to do. So all you really need to do is walk around in each building respectively, click a couple buttons, and then just teleport back to the LS car meet, and then sit AFK while you do your homework or whatever. Either way, back to what I was saying. So how much money can you make nightly doing this? Well, we said about $1.5 million from the nightclub, and then we also have about $250,000 from your agency, so that's about 1.75. Then we also have, let's just pretend it's 100K. I'm not exactly sure how much your arcade will make, but let's just say it's the max 100K income, so that's $1.85 million. And what else do we have? You've got your bunker, which will make 210,000. And then if you sell it with the high demand bonus, which I'd suggest you do, you'll get about 315,000. I've talked about this in the past, but there's really no excuse to not sell your bunker in a high demand lobby, because when you purchase one bar of supplies for 75,000, you're only going to get one vehicle when you sell. So it's very easy to do, and you can just go ghost org. So even then you're going to lose like 15 grand. So let's just say it's 300 grand you're making from that. So, and then also you got to pay 75,000. So really it's about $225,000 of profit. But even then, that's around $2 million you've made just there on profit alone. And then we also have all of your motorcycle club businesses. And let's say that's another 500 grand there. So in total, yeah, you're going to be rolling in a lot of money, about $2.5 million every night worth of product by being AFK. Now, I should point out, you still have to sell your motorcycle clubs. You still have to sell your bunker. But that's it. And I guess the nightclub. But the nightclub sale mission's really easy. Even if you don't do your bunker and your other businesses, you're still going to make about $1.8, $1.7 million just from the arcade being passive, just from your nightclub, and that's really it. And I guess your agency being passive. So hopefully this video helped you out. If you'd like to see more like this, please consider smashing that subscribe button down below. But yeah, this is just about the laziest and easiest money method out there. So yeah, hopefully this helps you. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.